Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new Player Moments Luis Suarez to review today. So, we're taking a look at a card that is 6 foot tall, high medium work rates, right footed, 4-star skill moves with a 4-star weak foot. In regards to his in-game abilities, he's got the outside foot shot trait, but no finesse shot trait, while also having the solid player trait. He's got 81 acceleration with 77 sprint speed, so obviously, I feel like you're going to want to improve that as much as possible, whether it's going to be with an engine chemistry style or a catalyst chemistry style. We're going to see whether or not his dribbling is going to be good enough, because base card stats at 81 acceleration and 77 sprint speed is kind of low, but if his attacking AI is really good, it's not necessarily a huge issue if he's a lone striker or in a two-striker formation. It's just that, the meta, the counterattack, the through ball is very effective, so that's one part of the gameplay that might be missing on this card, but I feel like he may compensate for it in other areas because his base card stats for shooting is very, very good. 95, 96, 93, with 94 volleys at 93 composure is amazing. You don't necessarily have to improve that with a chemistry style. It's very, very good for base card stats, base characteristics. Passing on the card is also very good for base card stats as well. The reason why I gave him a catalyst chemistry style is because I want to see if his dribbling is good enough, considering the fact that he is a 6 foot tall player with 99 reactions, 92 ball control at 92 dribbling with 93 composure. Because yes, the agility and balance is low on the card, but because the other areas of the card is higher in dribbling, he might be okay to use in the striker position regardless, because of those other dribbling stats. So it's always important that those are improved. Now, we'll obviously take a look and see whether or not I'm going to tell you guys to improve his dribbling as much as possible, because that could obviously be the case in game. But having the pace on a card like this as well as passing allows me to use a card like this in the cam position or the striker position, depending on how I want to play. He looks like a pretty solid cam. If I used him with an engine chemistry style in the cam position to boost his dribbling as much as possible and have 86 acceleration at 82 sprint speed while having good shooting stats, I feel like he could definitely play in that position as well. But the main position that we will be trying him out in is obviously going to be in the striker position for both the 4-2-3-1 and the 4-4-2. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how we're going to be lined up in game. So one of the formations is going to be the 4-2-3-1 like this, with Rodrigo off to the right side, Ansu Fati to the left, with Luis Suarez chilling up top with no instructions, right? So no comeback in defense, nothing like that. You guys know that I love João Felix in the cam position, right? So this little link-up play between him and Luis Suarez is going to be very important, because if Luis Suarez's attacking AI is really good, it'll allow João Felix to utilize empty space in a very good way as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and switch that right here. And then we're also going to be using the 4-4-2 formation because depending on the game situation, it's always good to be able to switch between both formations depending on how it's being played. Reason why I want to do this as well is because this is actually a realistic formation where Luis Suarez plays up top with João Felix in the Atletico Madrid team. So just going to go ahead and switch this here. Tactics will be 4 for balanced, and this will be on 6. Balance on this, 7 and 5. We're going to lower this a little bit. And then the instructions will be stay back while attacking, overlap, stay back, overlap. We'll use Herrera as the more defensive-oriented midfielder. These guys on comeback, and these guys on getting behind, come back, getting behind, come back. I'm not really a huge fan of João Felix in the striker position, as you guys know, but I feel like it'll be fun to use him there regardless. Now, the main formation that we will be using is the 4-2-3-1 because it makes more sense for this team, but I may switch to the 4-4-2 depending on the situation in game. So let's get into a game and see how he plays.
Anticipating a really good game today. The atmosphere is great. Certainly buzzing from the spectators' point of view as we head towards...
Yeah, so I'll tell you guys this right now, man. His other dribbling stats is compensating really well for his agility and balance. That's actually pretty cool. It makes the card more usable in that sense, right? Aggressive on the run right there. Runs in a straight line. Finish there? Oh, we didn't generate enough power there on his left foot. Coming off of a skill move there, too. So, yeah, it's pretty awesome that his dribbling isn't, like, heavily affected because of the body type and stuff. So that's good. Ooh, no finesse shot trait, but has really good base card stats for shooting to be able to hit that finesse shot right there. Nice, man. That was a great finesse shot right there. Beautiful stuff. Yo, he's hitting some really nice finesse shots. I'm kind of trying it out from different angles to see what's up, but yeah, this card's actually kind of cool so far, man. Let's try a 45. Oh, wow, he hits them really accurately. That's not a good angle to take it. Well, 45-degree angle shots are really good, especially if you're like in the middle of the 18-yard box. But on the side there, I just want to see how accurate it would be based off of his base card stats for shooting. And guys, his finishing looks really good so far, man, to be honest with you. Adapts to my dribbles really well right there. That's pretty dope. Nice. First time shot. Beautiful finish right there. Hey, man, he worked really well off of João Felix right there. Once I took that small little touch with João Felix, he went into the space right away. And obviously, because of his base card stats for shooting being good, he's able to score that opportunity. I'm noticing that he's not the type of person to right away move to the side positions. Like, he does it, but he'll do it over time, right? So he likes to... He preferably likes to stay in the middle for sure. But if I get into a situation like this, where the space is a little bit more empty there, then that's when he'll actually do it more quicker in those situations. Yeah, guys, finesse shot trait, irrelevant. Because of his base card stats for shooting being really good, all you need to do is make sure you get that one small angle, and you just shoot. That's it. Okay, guys, let's switch to the 4-4-2 this time and see how he moves. I wouldn't say that his attacking AI is like, oh my goodness, amazing, but it's still very, very solid. When I compare the attacking AIs, they're just very specific ones that players will aggressively move into the spaces really quick, but it's still very good. I have him on the getting behind now. Let's try a chip shot from here. Shouldn't have done that, obviously, because he's moving the goalie. But, yeah, man, I had a feeling with the getting behind instruction, this card would actually be really nice, because even right now, see? Get that angle there with João Felix. Touch the ball off here at the mid. That's the space you got to work for there, you know? Because when you force the getting behind instruction out of players, it actually opens up more space for you through the middle. So now, because his attacking AI isn't super aggressive, that's where it might be really nice to give him the engine chemistry style if you want to, you know, boost his dribbling as much as possible. I would rather compensate for his base characteristics, to be honest, but to each their own, right? He's aggressive right there. Fake shot, wait for him to get back into position. First time strike from that angle. There you go. That one we actually forced a run out of him right there. So, I'm going to tell you guys this right now, man. The most noticeable thing is how good he is at finishing. If you get him into the right positions, whether it's a finesse shot trait, or not finesse shot trait, whether it's a finesse shot or just a regular strike across goal, once he gets that one angle, just shoot with him, man. He'll be able to bang in some opportunities for you. You see in that situation how he's not super aggressive, like he doesn't trigger those runs immediately, you know? I noticed that as well in his in the 4-3-2, or not 4-3-2-1, the 4-2-3-1, where he wasn't doing that as much. Higuain is actually, Higuain's attacking AI I think I like more than Suarez's attacking AI, but it's not to say that it's bad at all, it's just, it's noticeably different in regards to personal preference, you know? It's weird, man, because like I'm using the card, and do I really care about the extra pace in the card if he's not that aggressive on the attack? Not necessarily. I feel like an engine would actually be working really nice for him. Reason why I'm saying this is because I would say from most of the build-up plays that I use this card in, it doesn't feel like I need the extra pace with him, you know? I just need to get the one angle of him, and I feel like if I boost his dribbling enough to be able to do that, I feel like that'd be a preferred thing for sure. It's a combination, right? It's like it's either you want to, you know, get used to his base characteristics and make sure that he has the extra pace, or, you know, you boost his dribbling to make him feel more responsive, so that when he does get that little bit of space and he shoots, it's a banger, right? See, even from that angle, his shooting is so freaking nice. I'm gonna switch him back to the 4-2-3-1 in the. I actually want to use him in the cam position this time. His attacking AI up top is very noticeable, right? So I would say that he's not as good attacking AI-wise as Higuain. I love Higuain's attacking AI. Again, completely down to personal preference. But I feel like a card like this, yeah, I think an engine would make more sense for how he moves in the attacking lineup. I want to try him on that cam position, though. I want to see what's up. Because if he can finesse shot and shoot the ball that way, I feel like in the cam position, he'd be dope, man. It might be a situation where, like, even João Felix, I hate his attacking eye at striker. And again, this is completely down to personal preference. So I want to see if maybe it's better when he's in the cam position, because he does have high medium work rate, so. Yeah, see, it's way better, man. It's weird with these cards sometimes, you know? Let's try a finesse shot from that angle. Oof. I had to bend my body in real life to see if I can actually curl that in, you know?
And decent progress here from Luis Suarez. He has options. Luis Suarez.
Oh my god, what a finish. What a finish. Jeez, man. That one actually forced a run out of him right there with the right stick flick after you make the pass. Alright guys, so final verdict on this Luis Suarez card. So it's actually a pretty cool gameplay objective card to get. In my opinion, I think it makes more sense to give him the engine chemistry style to be able to rotate him into the cam position as well as a striker position, because his attacking AI is not that aggressive into certain spaces, so it doesn't really feel like it's super necessary to have that extra pace on this card. What is necessary, however, is to be able to dribble really quickly into certain spaces so that he can shoot and utilize his base card shooting stats, which was the most noticeable thing. It literally doesn't even matter that this card doesn't have the finesse shot trait, because his base card stats for shooting is so high, he finishes most of his opportunities anyways. Even on his 4-star Fifa, once he gets that 90-degree angle or 45-degree angle facing away from goal from the middle position, this guy will be a monster at finishing the ball. I just feel like it's not necessary to give him that extra pace because of how his attacking AI is. He's not aggressive unless you specifically tell him to be aggressive. I'd rather just use this card on the balance instructions and not force getting behind out of him, because if he just gets into those right areas to take that small little dagger of a touch to shoot certain opportunities from finesse shot angles across goal, near post, you're looking at a monster of a card, right? So that's what you have to do when you're using a card like this. So cam position, striker position, engine chemistry style definitely makes the most sense for a card like this. I'm gonna see if I can get Reapery and stuff, alright guys? I'm gonna go work on it right now. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.